Hi folks, Queso here. Today's tutorial is how to use the chainsaw. As most of you are aware, they have added a new feature to the Farming Simulator game, and that has to do with logging or forestry. That means cutting down trees, planting them, and selling them for money. So I'm going to show you today how to use the chainsaw, which is the basic, simplest, and quite honestly the easiest thing to achieve or to buy, since it only costs $1,000. So the first thing you're going to do is open up your store by pressing the P as in Peter, and or you can go to the store located on your map. So this map, I'm in the US map. I was just trying out the two different maps. So scroll down at the bottom, or actually it's over to the right. So if you click on the menu over to the right, you'll see chainsaws. So if you double click that option, you'll see that there are 3 different chainsaws available, and there are no difference between the between the 3 of them. You can see here there are no additional statistics, just how much it costs per day to own one, and these don't cost anything. So here we'll go and buy this guy as well, and it tells you can use your scroll wheel or press 1, 2, and 3 to alternate chainsaws. So I'll buy all 3 just so you can see the difference. So go back out, and here we are. So if you press number 1, you'll see that we have the chainsaw, or that first chainsaw we bought, number 2, and number 3. So they do sound a little bit different, but you know, we'll do this again. So here's number 1, number 2, and number 3. So they do sound very accurate. Each one of them, depending, all are able to rotate from say this is a vertical position to a completely horizontal position. So that allows you to cut your tree at a different angle. The nice thing about the chainsaws is that it will allow you, let me just get rid of them here for sound. This will allow you to cut any tree you want. As you'll see in my further videos, the harvesting machines only allow you to cut down one specific type of tree. So that's a little bit disappointing. I was disappointed to find that out, but nonetheless, that's what it is. So we'll cut down this tree right here. You can see it's got lots of branches as well. So I'll switch to chainsaw number 3 just for fun of it, and we want to cut this. Let's say we'll cut this on a slight angle so that it'll tip over. So what you do is you get up to a tree, and you'll notice when you're able to cut it, you'll get a blue circle around it. And if I change my angle, you'll notice that the angle of the blue circle changes. So another thing you can do too is crouch so that you're close to the ground. So we'll just cut this tree like this. And all you have to do once you got your blue circles, just simply left click and hold your left mouse button. And it will cut, and I'm not touching anything else on my keyboard. It'll do it all on its own. So you can see there the tree slid off and fell down. The physics are pretty good, although I don't know which way the tree was top heavy, but it could slide like that in real life as well. And you saw when it hit, I think it hit on some of these branches right here and then rolled to the left or counterclockwise. So then simply what you want to do after you're done with your tree, you want to then go ahead and limit or delimit, whatever that is called. Here, the one thing I do want to notice, you'll see these dark branches kind of putting the edge of the blade on it. These will not, quote, cut off. They will just disappear as you run your chainsaw around it. Anything with the actual trunk texture is wood that'll be left behind, and you'll see this here. So we'll go and try and clean off this. All I had to do is just tap my mouse button and it disappeared. See that? It gets rid of the garbage. the garbage limbs. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll take off this here piece, and you'll see when I get close enough. Oh. There we go. I saw it. So it's not the greatest, to be honest. I don't know, the accuracy of it is a little off in my opinion, but it's fun. At least it's a new feature, and it's great to see. So we'll just cut it here. And there you go. So you can see that. Oh, this one has one of those garbage pieces. That did too. Here's another one. And there we go. So there's one log. Really, you could just go through your tree and trim it up, cut it into smaller pieces like this, and get it ready for hauling to a station, like the logging camp or whatever. I don't believe it matters the length. I haven't figured that out, but I don't think the length of the branches matter. That's just your the limitation is how much can your trailer hold, or how long can your trailer hold. So, but anyway, this is it. This is only cost you $1,000 to go through this and cut down trees. And the great thing, like I said, is the chainsaw will allow you to cut down any tree in the map, and that's great because you know, there's tons and tons of trees. Like I don't know if you'll be able to see here, but yeah, you can see it down. I cut down this tree over here, right in the middle of the parking lot. So, like I said, you can cut down any tree you'd like with the chainsaw. So that's it. It may have gone into a little bit more detail on that, but it's pretty simple. You just pick your tree, cut it, and when you see that halo around the tree, that means it'll cut through it. You just left click and hold it until it's done, and it'll cut. And there's no danger in this one of getting hurt. And let me see, can I make a... Yeah, see, watch, I can actually cut it as well, make small pieces, which would be useless because you'll find that at least with the harvesting machines and the trailers are actually kind of difficult and tricky to get used to pick up the logs. So anyway, that's it for now. It's pretty simple. Grab a chainsaw for $1,000, which you start off with, and cut down a tree, delimit, get it all put into pieces, and then you're going to load it on a trailer. So that'll be my next video, as I'll probably clean this tree up here and then show the loading options. Thanks.